everybody, Jamie here from Start Riot. Welcome back to Thank Punk. It's Friday. We've got loads of news for you this week. So Basement have just signed to Fueled By Ramen Records and Warner Brothers in the UK. This comes as a bit of a shock. It's after 3 albums and 2 EPs with Run for Cover Records in the US. Now this is quite interesting for several reasons. Not only were they Run for Cover's only UK band, but guitarist Alex Henry also works for Run for Cover. Fueled By Ramen are re-releasing their last album Promise Everything with re-recorded versions of some of the tracks, and also a cover of the Cardigans' My Favourite Game. Basement love a cover. They previously did Animal Nitrate by Suede, and this song is a banger, so I can't wait to hear their version of this. Now you've got to ask, did they maybe outgrow Run for Cover? They are big worldwide. We'll probably never know the answer to that question, but before you cry sellout, just remember that Brand New left Triple Crown Records to go to Interscope, and after that they released The Devil and God Are Raging Inside Me, their best album. Maybe we'll see that from Basement. You gotta step up, boys. The Front Bottoms have just been announced as support for Blink-182 on their summer UK tour. They are joining Frank Turner, already announced. This has made the lineup look much better. Frank Turner, a bit bland, a bit disappointing for me, to be honest. The Front Bottoms is definitely a step in the right direction. It is a shame that a smaller UK band hasn't got a chance to come out with him, but the Front Bottoms are excellent. They definitely deserve it. I remember seeing them in a basement many years ago, and it's incredible to think that I'm going to be seeing them in an arena. Can't Swim have released a new video called We Won't Sleep. That is off their just announced debut album, Fail You Again, which will be out on March the 10th on Pure Noise Records. Really super looking forward to this one. Their debut EP, Death Deserves a Name, came out last year. It was one of the best releases of last year, hands down. A fantastic 5-track. This is the second song off that album, premiered after Stranger earlier this year. They've also had a lineup change. Drummer and producer Danny will be stepping from behind the kit to play guitar and sing harmonies. A new drummer, Andrew, will take up the sticks. They'll be coming back to the UK supporting Real Friends in April. Really looking forward to be seeing them again. One of the UK's finest hardcore bands, Palm Reader, have just released a new song called Always Darkest. That is the first song released off their upcoming 3rd album, which is to be announced. The last 2 albums, Bad Weather and Beside the Ones We Love, were fantastic, crushingly heavy, so energetic and frantic. Really can't wait for this album. Could be a highlight of the year. They said it'll be out more towards the end of the year, so not for a while yet. They are currently on a UK tour. Definitely go and see them if you can. They are so intense live and incredible musicians. If Palm Reader is a bit heavy and maybe a bit scary for you, then I do not blame you. Let me introduce you to Blood Youth. They've just released Reason to Stay, the first song off their upcoming debut album, Beyond Repair, out April the 7th on Rude Records. That follows 2 EPs, Inside My Head and Closure, both of which were brilliant. They'll be doing a short run of headline dates, Glasgow, London and Leeds in April, in support of that album. Tiger Cub have released a video for their song Control off Abstract Figures in the Dark, their debut album which came out late last year on Alcopop Records. This is a really great song, one of UK's finest noise rock bands. They're doing a headline tour in Europe next week before joining Pulled Apart by Horses on their headline run in March and April. That will be a very loud tour. A Will Away have released a song called Here Again. It is the title track of their debut album, which will be out on the 3rd of March via Triple Crown Records. This is for fans of mid-2000s emo and pop punk, kind of like Motion City soundtrack, bit of Mayday Parade in there as well. They'll be opening for Moosewood on their US tour in February and March, along with Boston Manor and Trophy Eyes. That will be a very good tour. I'm very jealous that's not happening in the UK. Great Cynics just dropped Butterfly Net. It's the 2nd song off their upcoming 4th album, Posse. That'll be out on Specialist Subject Records on the 24th of March. This will be their first album without Iona, who left the band to form the also excellent Shit Present. Taking Back Sunday have released a video for their song Call Come Running off the album Tidal Wave, which came out late last year. They will be on tour around the UK with Frank Iero and The Patients next week. Guillotine have released a video for their song Butterflies. That's off their debut EP Sapphire, which will be out on Failure by Design Records on 24th of February. This is their 2nd video. It follows on from their We'll Be Okay Here cryptic campaign. Broadbay drops Long Term Plan off the EP of the same name, which will be out on the 24th of February. These are scuzzy punk from the same scene as Muskets and the New Tusk, largely spearheaded by the success of Narwhals, who they also share similarities with. 2000 Trees have made their first announcement, 38 bands announced. It's a bit of a mixed bag if I'm going to be honest. It was my favourite UK festival of last year. I really had high hopes for the lineup. Slaves are the first headliner to be announced. Bit disappointing to be honest, I really expected more. But there are also some great bands on there. Pulled Apart by Horses, Muncie Girls, Black Foxes, Vukovi, Tiger Cub, Petrol Girls, Personal Best, Doe, Apologies I Have None. Loads more to be announced. I really do have high hopes for the rest of the lineup. Come on, Brand New, come on. And Southeast Fest have completed their lineup. This is a bit of a vague festival name, I thought, when I read it. Then I realised it's Southeast London, because people in London don't realise the outside world exists. Seriously, in London. This is a great lineup though. The Friday is a day of covers including Green Day, Fugazi and the Smiths. The Saturday has a stacked lineup with great bands like Splurge, Crumbs, Ghouls and Great Cynics. And then the Sunday is an acoustic stage headlined by Tom Weeks of Narwhals, followed by another great lineup including Exhaust, Doe and Apologies I Have None headlining. That'll be in 2 weeks in London. If you are about in the area, definitely get down to that. Guys, that's all for this week. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, give us a like, subscribe to the channel for more every week. But for now, Thank Punk, it's Friday!